Hello các bạn, tất cả các bạn ở trên thế giới, YouTube và Facebook. Hôm nay mình có một cái event của Life Insurance Group ở Fountain Valley và một cái party Christmas. Trực tiếp cho các bạn chút xíu nữa coi nha. Rồi.
People living longer and longer. With all the medical advancement, people live longer and longer. And when people live longer, what do we worry about? Retirement. Money is one thing. But if you can make that far into your retirement, illness. Okay, what if you get sick, right? A lot of that, not really exciting, okay? But what if that person doesn't die? They have a cancer, heart attack, and stroke. There's nothing they can do with that life insurance. Okay? Well, there are two things that they can do. Number one, I'm gonna weigh it out, and try to keep that policy until I pass away. At least I know my kid have some money. Or number two, I'm gonna call and cancel the policy. Okay? I'm gonna share with you a story. A few years ago, I had a client. Okay? He had a life insurance policy for $500,000. He had it for 3 years. One day he called in, Leo, I had a stroke about a few weeks ago, right? Now the doctor he doesn't allow me to go to work because I cannot put on more stress, okay? So now what can I do to use the money on my policy? I know I have it for 3 years, okay? Now the answer that I could give him is, I'm sorry with the client. There's nothing you can do. Because this is a life insurance. It's covered your life, but you still alive. So in order for the money to pay out, the condition you have to pass away. You have to die. Okay? So he said, okay, sounds good. So 3 weeks later, he called back. Said, I have to cancel the policy because I cannot afford this policy anymore. I have mortgage and I have my kid to take care of. That's a sad thing. Okay? But that doesn't happen anymore, okay? Because now life insurance is renovated, it's modernized, it has something called living benefit, that if things like that happen, someone like him can actually tap in at least 80% of that policy when he's still alive. So imagine if that client, he has this living benefit right here, he can take out 80% of that $500,000, which is $400,000, to help him with the living expense, so he doesn't have to lose his house or anything. Okay, so if you have a policy for 100,000, then that's 80,000. If you have a policy for 1 million, and that's 800,000 right there. So the living benefit is the benefit for the living person. In case if you get sick, now you are allowed to use your policy even when you're still alive. And because of this, we change the way that people look at life insurance.
But you just loan it out. It's not you can use it because 3 years you don't pay for them like 400,000. So how can you take 400,000 out from your?
There you go. Good questions. Good question. Okay.
Exactly.
So
I wonder.
one of the misconceptions that people heard when they heard living benefit, they thought that that's the cash value. Okay. So the cash value is something that you loan out.
Exactly.
You loan out. Okay. But it takes time for the cash value to build up, right? Let's say you only buy the policy for 1 month, and the cash value? No cash value. So cash, it takes time to build up, right? This is not cash value. This is the death benefit. So the feature is if you are sick, you are allowed to accelerate 80% of the death benefit even when you're still alive. For example, you purchased a policy for 1 million. You only have for 2 months. You suffer a stroke. You call in, 80% of 1 million is 800,000 payout, right there and then.
Even though you just pay for only 2 years, even though that,
Even for 2 months.
even for 2
Even.
months, you still take out for 80% of the debt you buy, the
Yes.
amount you buy
The
that.
amount you buy.
So how you can
How?
pay it back? No, it's okay. Just
What
one
if
thing
you
that you
not
borrow,
die?
no problem. But
Good.
just how you can pay
If
it
you're
back?
not dying, how can you just pay only 2 months
There
and
you go.
then you can have 80% of $1 million?
So someone
you
I
don't
wonder.
So nobody has
There
to
you
come
go.
late and
There
then
you go.
I wonder.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know why? Because eventually
Mm-hmm.
the
You
insurance company
die.
know you're gonna die.
Oh, eventually you die. So you due money first.
Okay? So they know that eventually they still have to pay you $1 million
Exactly.
anyway.
Mm.
Okay? So here's the deal, Nini.
Mm-hmm.
You are sick.
Mm.
Here's what take my offer. 80%. Take it or not.
Mm-hmm.
And close the account. You
Close
no
the
longer-
account.
You no longer have.
You don't have
So
to
if you
repay
accept
it.
my 80% offer,
You know,
Alright.
I need to pay it.
we close the account. Đường ngay đấy đi. Okay? You take 80%, you take 800,000,
Mm.
right? It's still tax free.
Wow,
Okay?
really cool.
So which mean
But
you
you have to
win,
be disable though.
you
Not
win.
have a cold.
Yeah. Okay. So you win.
You have to be really sick. It's not like just to make a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah. So
Okay,
you win,
got it.
but I'm also win because I get a discount 20%.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So it's the win-win for both the client and insurance company, and it's just a great marketing strategy.
Mm.
It just happened in the right timing.
What the company it is?
We represent a few companies, right? But here are just a brief qualification to take the money. It's just like I have a flu and I need to take the money. Okay, for example, if the doctor say you only have 2 years left to live,
Mm.
that's one qualifications, right? Or if you have cancer, heart attack, stroke,
Mm.
which is the 3 common cause of death in America, right? Or if you have an injury, accident that put you into the coma, paralysis, burn, or brain injury, then you also qualify. So these are the qualifications.
Have to be.
Yeah.
No, because you say win-win situation. I see it's the customer win, you don't win anything. Just say,
We
okay, the customer to pay only 2 years.
She's not able to function very well, okay? But luckily, she was able to recover after 3 months, recover. Now, when she recovers, she still can function like normal, can walk and drive and everything. She doesn't need to take care of. But the one thing is her reactions is not as sharp like before because she has a stroke. Now because of that, the doctor doesn't allow her to drive. Okay? Now if she cannot drive, then how can she go to work? Basically, she got laid off by LAX. Okay? Now last year also because of COVID, her husband lost the job because his company closed down. But luckily, she has the policy for $350,000 with our company. Because a stroke is one of the qualifications, turn in the claim, doctor approval, she able to take home $300,000 from her policy. Okay? Now because of this money, both husband and wife were able to pass through the hard time last year. And this year, luckily, she found a job and the husband also got a new job already. Many claim, many. Okay? So
View, everything was amazing. 10 out of 10.
Every day we're gonna try. What does it take to feel this alive? Chase out our fears to live for the sky. What does it take to feel this alive? Every day we're gonna try. Here we go.
they have one big event. So in the expo, there are about 192 countries that come together. They build the buildings and to really promote their culture, their food, basically to promote tourism. Okay, there's a lot of Vietnamese, a whole Vietnam pavilion, there are Filipino, every country in there. Okay, so they build everything. And you know what? The event lasts for 6 months. So every 5 years, there's an expo and it lasts for 6 months from October to March. And you know what happened after they finished the expo? They demolished everything.
Oh.
Crazy. Okay? And when you see the building, it's like, oh my goodness. It's the whole building and everything. But they willing to demolish everything. I asked them why. They say it costs so much to ship back the stuff. And it takes 38 minutes to go to finish. So on another evening, so basically people book the whole Ferris wheel. Okay, for us to basically wine and dine and get on there to go with the Ferris wheel. So imagine, even if you have money, just put it that way, right? Even if you have money, you're not gonna go there and book the whole event. How prepare the food, and everything. 13 days to do this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Stone into understanding that life can be whatever they want it to be.
ASB.
So that building is the tallest building in the world. Okay, 2,700 feet, the tallest building in the world.
How many floors?
I don't know. But beside that, they also have the fastest elevator in the world. The fastest, okay? Recover the costs of the building, which is a great business, right? Okay? And the building will finish in 2016 or something. So imagine how much money they get back already. Okay? So one thing that the ruler of Dubai said that, he know that one day they will run out of oil. Okay, so that's why he's willing to invest a lot of money into tourism. They are the first insurance company that has this kind of benefit on the life insurance. They had it in 2007, and National Life Group is the second oldest insurance company in this country, and also in the top Fortune 1000. So way bigger than Transamerica as well. Okay.
This one?
Yep.
Really?
Right. So
Transamerica có nhiều good deal lắm đó chị.
yeah.
There's a lot of good deals lately. Oh, this one bigger than Transamerica.
Yep. So when I share about this product, a few common questions that people have is, number one is, who do I sell to, right? So let's talk about business, making the money here, okay? So if I have this product in my hand, who should I talk to? Who is my target market, okay? I'm gonna share with you a statistic. If you talk to 10 people that you know, okay? Average about 70%, which is 7 family, already have some kind of life insurance. They do have it already, okay? You can actually sell for all 50 states. Unlike real estate or mortgage or even nail license, each one license, one state. Okay, with this insurance license right here, one license, all 50 states, and no major investment. The income jumped from, no, not last year, but 2020. Yes, last year. Jumped from 300,000 to $500,000 during the pandemic because of 2 reasons. Number one is remote application. Now it's selling. But this is the one that not every industry has, which is residual income. Okay. Now residual income's like this. Okay. Let's say if you are the one that wrote the song Jingle Bell, like Christmas. Okay. Every year, if a singer published that song, you get paid, copyrighted. Okay. That's a form of residual, which is you do it one time, but you get paid repeatedly. Same thing with life insurance. Now most of you have car insurance. So every 6 months or a year you renew your car insurance, right? Okay. Whenever you renew your policy, your agent get paid.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't have to meet him and sign a contract again. You just pay.
Exactly.
You just pay. That's called residual income. Same thing apply for life insurance. You sign a contract one time, and every year you pay for the next 20 years, 30 years, or for the rest of your life. The agent get paid for the rest of his life. So that's residual income. So not every industry, everything, they took care of everything. And we just got back from the trip to Dubai.
I know.
Okay, so 7 days in Dubai.
Mỗi lần tôi đi vacation xuống.
So when we got there, this is the suite that I have,
Làm cho company
In
đi
Dubai.
vacation là sướng.
right? The room, they take care of everything. Oh, they even have kid club. So every year that I go, I took my boy with me. Okay, so if you have kid that younger than 16 years old, they have kid club. You know, they have section designed for toddler, designed for teens. So every day, every night, put your kid in there. They take care of, you know, food, game activity, and then when we're done with your adult activity, just come pick them up. So they have that as well. Dinner. This is the dinner on the desert that we have. First time riding the camel. Okay, so everywhere they book out everything. Okay, and this is the tallest building in the world right here.
Big deal.
You phải thăm xe, you phải làm này kia.
Don't have to.
Right.
Sometimes. we
So
just-
when you talk about financial service,
Sometimes.
I invite you to come in and see it for yourself. Okay? So the first thing when you come in, you're not gonna be an agent and go out and sell right away. Okay? Of course, you're gonna go through the training program. Okay? This office right here is also one of your training sessions that we have. Okay? So when you come in here, we're gonna give you a training package. Now in this package, it includes your own email, your own website. Now this website is for you to track your business, your client, your team, your commissions. And also you have the access to our training in class and on Zoom, Vietnamese and English as well. Okay? And you will also be assigned with a certified personal trainer that work with you day to day. From the beginning to the day you become a license as well. Okay? And all this package is only cost you $125. Now you don't pay Ginny. Okay? You don't pay me. We don't get any incentive on that. You pay directly to Premier Financial Line, which is our broker, and they provide you with the platform with the trainings. Okay? So now, the training program, it can last 4 weeks to 6 weeks or sometimes 8 weeks, depending on how fast you are, how much time you put in. Okay? After you finish this training, it's gonna be 2 outcomes. Either you like it or you don't like it. So let's say if you don't like the business, okay, you feel it's too hard for you, or you're not the right fit for the business, or your plan change. Basically, you can stop the training. You don't have to go get the license. Okay, don't waste time and money on the license. But at least at that time, you get to learn about the business, finance, insurance, money management. You know, you get to know new people. At least you get to learn.
Like for
Okay.
today, I learned a lot from
Yep.
you.
Thank you. And one day, if you decide to come back, just let us know and resume the training program. You don't have to pay again because it's a lifetime membership. Okay? Now, the second outcome is you like the business. You want to become one of the agents and go to the next step. Then we will show you how to get licensed. Okay? Learn, study, pass the license, and after you pass the license and when you are ready to sales, we have a reimbursement incentive, $750 reimbursement to you as a reward. Okay, this $750 basically recoup most of your initial costs for this business. So at the end of the day, what does it really cost you? It's just the time. Okay, it's just the time for you to put out and learn a new business. You know, when I first sit down and listen to this business opportunity, I have so many questions. Okay, I'm not sure if I can do this or not. Even though I have the license, I'm in the industry already. I wasn't sure. Okay, but I look at this as a dating experience. Back then I was still single. Okay, as a dating experience. Because first thing when I look at a woman, we're not gonna marry right away. Okay, we're gonna go on a few dates. Spend some money, 125, have some nice steak dinner, right? Invest some time in learn, right? Get to know each other. And then when I feel it's ready, it's the right person, I'm then commit. So when I look at this one, it's just a dating experience for you to come in and check out this business opportunity and date and see how it is. That's it. Okay, any question for me? Good?
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Chọn
Bếp đoán được.
chọn bóc quà nào, người nào
Không ai giúp chứ.
So hold on, everybody who got
Mấy bà giúp ta.
no touch your bill.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, áo chụp hình. 9, 8, rồi đúng rồi, không phải siêu nữa. Okay,
Bây giờ tao không thích tao cũng siêu nữa.
9,
Chưa bỏ ghét.
Đúng rồi. Tự nhiên cái người mà tụi con bèo nó lạ lắm.
okay. Let me take a picture of you.
Quay cho làm trời cái chị này chị cũng nói là trước cái hộp.
Chế. Tôi dùng gì để tôi xài cho con ăn luôn.
Siêu nha. Touch là bài á. Touch là bài.
Mày có xấu gì chứ nhiều cái đừng có
Xấu. Bởi vì tôi nói mà xấu thì chưa mà ngon. Mỹ xấu chị cũng định lấy đó đó. Em không biết cái xấu à.
Sai kìa.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Cái gì sao cái tiền xe nó trơn vậy trời. Có tiền đó nha.
Có tiền nghe tao muốn ăn hay không?
Có tiền nó trơn ở đây.
Ê, đâu đây em bỏ đi vô lùm trứng.
trong kia nó kìa, trong kia nó kìa, tiền trong kia nó kìa. Xe nó có tiền.
Tiền vô.
Đi mua đồ.
Cái này 16 đồng.
20 đồng.
Chơi luôn. Sao bóc trước ok, không sao.
Rồi số 1 đi trước, số 2 đi sau.
Biết.
Số 1.
Số 1.
Yes, baby.
Chị chơi đu im tiếng nha chị. Cũng ngon lắm đấy chị. Thấy chưa?
Yeah, rồi bóc đi.
Đúng rồi, tự nhiên mà siêu người ta uống hay không? Cảm ơn chị, em cảm ơn chị.
Chị, lấy 1 đồng nữa.
4 đồng nữa.
4 đồng nữa.
Đó không cái nồi. Thấy chưa?
Đó, rồi, ngồi đợi đi.
Cái gift kha hả?
Ngồi đợi đi rồi.
Gift kha hả?
Rồi chị.
Cho rồi Judy ok.
Hay quá, mấy này bị siêu à. Rồi, bắt làm gì em?
Rất là nhiều.
Đây đây.
Nói chị mời bố, để có lựa đi.
Xong nha, xong được cái này nha.
Ok.
Bóc thăm.
Is slowly dying. My dear is still the
xong rồi
Nãy không có động lấy.
Tập phát sớm.
Ok rồi, chụp hình nè, tất cả mọi người có ngoài chụp hình nè.
Mình đi ra ngoài trước nè. Rồi vô đi theo chụp.